How's it going, everyone? Jesse Morgan here, aka Jesse Slammerella, Dagor Blutenthrope, and Malice Grinister. However you know me by. Hello again. This is the first episode of Jesse's Philosophy, and like the little teaser video said, this is going to be about the meaning of life, or at least what my opinion on it is, and I think a lot of you, once you hear this, will agree. Now, the meaning of life, as a general kind of statement, to me, I take literally, and that's really the only way I can take it as a generalized statement, and I'm just going to kind of backtrack for a second before I get to my point. Now, if you are religious, or you have any religious type of beliefs when it comes to this type of thing, you may or may not agree with this portion of the video, and that's understandable. You can skip ahead if you like, but I think it'd be better if you just kind of listen to what I have to say first and formulate an opinion after that. So, according to scientists and the scientific belief of how the universe started, it started with the Big Bang. A huge clump of massive energy has built upon itself and then exploded outward, creating what we know as the universe today. Now, life started out as the smallest organisms like parasites and viruses and little microbial beings like that. And then eventually they've started becoming a little bit more than just, microscopic little beings. For example, on Earth, you had mostly just water creatures like fish or plankton or other smaller fish that eventually evolved into bigger fish, bigger aquatic life, reptiles and other such things formed as the land masses arose from the oceans, and then there were birds and other such deals. And eventually, through evolution, there ended up becoming land creatures besides the birds and other such deals, so mammals. My point being is that life eventually evolves to adapt to whatever surroundings is around them and progressively become something different and better, and different versions of itself are then born and become what we know today. Now, it has evolved so far to humans from Homo erectus and Neanderthals, etc., etc., etc. So, from knowing all this and kind of realizing all this has happened, from what I can tell, the point or meaning of life in general, not on a personal level, is to progress, get better, evolve, and I think that's a pretty good philosophy in general. On a personal level, you could take it as your meaning of life is to just be the best you that you can be. Now, on a social level, that might mean make more money, get a better job, get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend, whatever. Have a family, have a kid, have a house, have a car, go up that kind of social ladder. Pardon me, I'm really dry today for some reason. But depending on how you look at it, is that really your meaning or point of your life, is just to be, another person who has a car and a house and a family, and goes to work 9 to 5 every day, and maybe has a trip every now and then, goes from your city or region or state or province, if you're in Canada, to maybe visit overseas in Europe or overseas in, whatever other place. Is that going to be your entire life? Are you just going to do the run-of-the-mill thing? Are you going to be happy and satisfied with that? Because on a personal level for myself, my meaning of life, the point of my life, is, for one, just to be as happy as possible, because unfortunately in life, there's not, by the time you get to my age, which I'm going to be 30 this year, by the way, there's not a lot to be happy about besides just your social ladder that you've climbed so far. Have an apartment, have a wife and kids, have other assets and belongings that you have at that time. So really, you got to look at what makes you happy in life and make some goals and set some achievements to be had, made, whatever, and get there. That's kind of my personal meaning of life, is just to improve upon what I already have to the point where I can, maybe settle down after I've achieved all these goals in life and just be happy and know that I've done the best that I could with myself, my family, my kids, my job, whatever that may be at the time. For yourself, I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me in the comments section below what your kind of status is in life right now, and if you need any advice or help, I'd be willing to, do what I can and offer some advice. And if you don't think your life is able to be improved, maybe perhaps because you're in a dire situation right now, or hell, maybe you're on the opposite end of the scale. Maybe you're rich and you've got a huge mansion and a nice car and a model as a wife, or an actor job, or you're in a band that tours all over the country. Maybe you're pretty much set with your life and you're happy about it and you don't think you really need to do much progressing or stuff to do better. Let me know in the comments section below. Maybe if you're in that kind of situation too, that'd be cool. I'd like to know who's watching this channel and following this. But yeah, so as a general statement, the meaning of life to me just means to progress, get better, be the best you can be before you end up in the ground. Like I said, if you're religious or whatever and you're watching this video, you can probably just skip that, because I know a lot of you who are religious and have certain beliefs like that believe that you'll go to heaven or to a better paradise place after you die, or maybe some of you are Buddhists and think you'll reincarnate into another life form or have another life after this one. And if that's your beliefs, kudos to you, and if that's what makes you happy, cheers. However, me being kind of an atheist / I guess pagan, I don't really identify too much with the pagan beliefs, but out of all the spiritual beliefs and religious beliefs out there, that's the one that I closest kind of resonate with. So I don't really believe in an afterlife. I don't really believe in a God per se. I don't really believe in a hell or a Satan or devil. That's just, to me, really silly. Because honestly, this life that we live now is hard enough and is painful enough and is disappointing enough in general with what we have to live with, that to die and end up going to a worse place like a hell or another realm or whatever you want to call it, it seems kind of, I don't know, pointless. I mean, that's probably another rant for another day, another discussion for another day, but let me know what you think. Let me know if you think there's more to the meaning of life, or maybe you have a different opinion on what the meaning of life is. I was trying to basically speak on a general level. There's a lot of different ways you could look at it if you look at it on a personal level, and I kind of discussed a few of the examples there, but I think I've covered everything. If not, let me know. Let me know what you think of this video. Give me your opinion. This has been episode 1 of Jesse's Philosophy. Thank you for watching.